Hey guys, it's Audrey and Andrew from the pitch. We're at the WJ versus Whitman baseball game, which is the regional finals game. Jay Wandell is starting on the mound, and there's been one walk so far.
We're here at Ahern Field, home of the Walter Johnson Wildcats for this one.
Up at bat right now is Mitchell Wang.
The Wildcats are 18-4-1 coming into this game after just beating Churchill, and Whitman just beat BCC 3 days ago on Saturday.
Foul ball from Wang. It's a 1-2 count so far.
Wandell won the pitcher of the year this season with a .77 ERA. He struggled a little bit against Churchill, giving up 3 runs in 4 innings. But let's see if he can do better here today.
Strike. That's 1 out for Jay Wandell.
Wandell looks more poised on the mound today than he did last week. What do you think?
Yeah, he seems more control. He seems focused, and I mean, this game's a big one for them, so I'm sure they're really locked in.
It was a big one for them last time too, though.
Yeah, you're right. Wandell just had a pickoff attempt to Whitman, but unsuccessful. Liam Bowman is now up at bat. That looked like a strike to me. That was a ball.
Sorry. He called a strike. He did call a strike.
Yeah, my fault.
Wandell does a lot better when he deals from the stretch.
That's 2 strikes for Wandell.
Wandell, opening walk, pitching from the windup. Now he's pitching from the stretch, and he is unstoppable right now. Let's see what he can come up with here. The throw over.
Another pickoff attempt. It's not working out.
That was pretty close, though.
It was, but it's
They
got to
almost
read
got
that
him
better a little
there.
bit.
Blue with a good call, though.
Yep. Wandell's first ball.
That one was a little outside.
Yeah.
Could have went either way. That was expected.
Oh, Whitman tries to steal second. He's safe.
It's not good at all to walk the leadoff man. He's a speedster. They're going to get to second every single time.
Mm-hmm. That was a good run from Whitman to second.
Yeah. Definitely the right count to do so, too. Strikeout. He's probably still going to get to second and get himself in scoring position with 2 outs. So it's definitely a good steal. Good call by the coaches of Whitman.
Oh, foul. Tip off.
He really got him leaning there.
Yeah, he did. He really leaned on that one. Still a 2-2 count. Oh, big swing and a miss.
Wandell got him with that changeup. He was going fastball 3 times in that at bat. He goes changeup and really got him swinging early.
That's 2 outs. Now up at bat is Sammy Berman.
Wandell looks much more poised, changing his pitches more often than he did last time, which he would just pitch fastball, curveball. Now it's looking a lot better.
Berman's a sophomore. He's had a really good season. Really good season.
Let's see what he can come up with here.
Oof, low ball from Wandell. And Whitman steals third.
Might have given him a little bit of a announcer's jinx, calling him poised there.
I know.
Yeah. Wild pitch on that one.
Wild. Taking his time, Wandell is. Ooh, strike 1. It's a 1-1 count, 2 outs.
WJ definitely does not want to go down early here. Whitman's got a guy on third, so let's see if WJ can make a stop. There's 2 outs right now.
Ooh, hit Berman. That's not good. You don't want that as Jay.
Yeah, Wandell's looking a little unsettled right now.
Now there's one on first and third. Up at bat is number 8, Gibby. Hurt. Gibby hurt.
You must think Berman's gonna steal second here, but he is batting cleanup. He's not the fastest guy.
Yeah.
But
He's right on the bag too. He's not.
well,
There he
with
goes.
first and third, you must think he's gonna steal. He's taking only a 3-foot lead. Most people take 12 feet. This is crazy. Why do I say that?
Ball 1. It's a 1-0 count. Ooh! Strike 1, 1-1.
Wandell's going back to that changeup. It sinks right in the last time. It's a really good pitch by him.
Another good pitch. Oh. Never mind, they called that a ball.
It was a little high. It was a little high on that one. Could have went either way.
2-1 count. Jay winds up. Beautiful pitch. 2-2 count. He's got to get this one. Last out, too.
Up and down innings so far. So, see how he can finish it.
Another pickoff attempt.
I don't really see the point of trying to pick off.
I
when you have
don't.
a slow person on first.
And Sammy's not far off first. Oh, fastball. Oh, boy, the ball's coming at us. That's a foul ball. I thought that was going to come straight at us. I'm not going to lie.
It was heading in our direction for sure.
Still a 2-2 count. Oh, another foul ball. That went far back.
Wandell wants the Punisher here. He struck out 2. Now he's trying to strike out another.
These look like fastballs, too, from Wendell right now.
High in the zone, too. He's trying to get him to chase up high.
Mm-hmm. Oh, people did not like that call.
The dugout did not like that
They
call.
did not.
Must have been outside. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah. It's a 3-2 count. Another pickoff attempt to Berman. Berman safe though. Wendell takes his time, winds up. Sammy stealing second. It's a foul ball from Gibby. Berman has to come back to first.
Wandell wants to finish this inning strong. It's very up and down. Got a guy on first and third. Could go either way right now.
This is a big fight from Gibby, too. Stayed at 3-2 count for a while.
Yeah, this might be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
That's a big hit from Gibby.
LaChapelle
Wayne
makes
gets
an
home.
amazing throw.
Out at first.
What a throw by LaChapelle after fielding that ball, bobbling it a little bit. What a throw to maintain composure there.
The run doesn't count.
An extremely up and down inning by Wandell, but they end up getting out of it with 0 runs given up. You
Now
must
the-
like that if you're WJ.
You do, yeah. And now the Vikings are coming out. We have Wells Twinnings on the mound. Twinnings is actually a transfer. He started out at St. John's High School, but had to reclass and came to Whitman. So now he's a sophomore, even though he's the same grade as juniors.
Brady Chan now up to bat. He had an unbelievable catch in the game against Churchill. As Audrey was saying, Whitman doesn't have their ace today. And Churchill didn't have their ace either.
No.
So WJ has not faced the best of pitching for these two teams.
The Wildcats dugout's going crazy.
Chan takes ball 1.
Although Chan's only a sophomore, he's had a very successful season in hitting so far. As you can see, he's starting.
He's been looking very good. He's the leadoff guy.
Mm-hmm.
Very fast. Hits for contact. That's strike 1 in the at-bat. It's a 1-1 count right now for Brady Chan.
Oof.
Chan didn't know if he should take that one or not.
Well, yeah, look, it could go either way on that one.
It's a 1-2 count. Chan's got to choke up here. He's got to protect his zone at all costs.
Big swing. That was a big swing from Chan.
Big swing and a miss right there. One of the best hitters for WJ Jr., Vance Bonner, is now up.
He's leading the team with home runs. I think he's at 4.
Oh, he was swinging for the fences there. That's strike 1. Last time WJ played Whitman, they actually won by 4 or 5 runs.
They did.
It's a very big game out of WJ. Got their spirits high. And now he's up down 0-2 in the count. It's hard to come back from 0-2. Let's see what Bonner can come up with here. Here's the big windup from Wells. The heater is high. That's ball 1. 1-2 count for Bonner.
I think Wells needs to calm down a little bit. He seems a little nervous. Ooh!
Wells kind of got him in a trance right now.
That seemed fast.
And he's leaning at a lot of pitches right now. WJ cannot pitch their senior Radford commit Leo Simpson today because he went over the pitch count last game. Wells from the windup, he releases low, ball 2. It's a 2-2 count here for Bonner. He's fouled a couple off. This is the 6th pitch of the at-bat.
They got 1 out. Ooh!
Bonner with a nice rip over the middle. That could be extra bases. He trips rounding first, so he's got to stay at first.
Oh.
But that's a big hit out of Vance Bonner to get the WJ on the hitting board.
Pinch running. Nick Zayas.
Zayas, he's a speedster. He pinch runs for Vance Bonner almost every single game. So it's going to be interesting to see if he'll steal here. He also plays football. Now up for the Wildcats is Braden LaChapelle. He had a .574 on-base percentage this regular season. He swings at the first pitch. Bounces one fair to the left field. And Bonner's headed to second.
Bonner's...
LaChapelle to second. Bonner to third. That's a double out of LaChapelle.
What a play.
Big first swing. Contact right there.
This game means a lot to LaChapelle. I mean, it's his senior year.
Got right under the third baseman's glove. He couldn't get to it. That's a big one from LaChapelle. He wants to keep his team alive in the postseason. WJ's got second and third with 1 out on Wells right now. Ethan Sue now up, grounded into a double play against Churchill. He's looking to do better today. He's the cleanup hitter for WJ. Big power hitter.
He's little, but he can sure hit.
He really can. He can barrel that ball up.
Oh!
He takes strike 2 on that one.
That wasn't the smartest swing.
He was leaning.
He was.
WJ needs a run in this inning after having second and third.
Ooh!
Oh, and he hits one out to right field. That might score 2. No, that scores Vance. Vance had to wait up at third, Zayas had to wait up at third, see if he should tag up, and he heads home, gets under the tag, and that is a 1-0 lead for WJ right now.
Whitman's catcher, Ethan Murley, tried to get him out there, but he didn't have time. Vance is quick on his feet.
Indeed, LaChapelle to third, Sue to first. That's a big hit for Sue. Gets his spirits up right now.
The bench, the dugout is going crazy right now.
Still first and third for the Wildcats, with Whitman only having 1 out on them in this bottom of the first inning. And Wells steps off. He seems rattled.
He does. I mean, this is a big game. He's pitched big games before, but regionals is big deal.
There's a bunt. Oh. Jay Wandell now batting for the Wildcats. Tries to bunt, and that's foul. So it's an 0-1 count for Whitman's Wells.
What
Jay
a hit.
Barrels it, and he grounds into a double play. WJ 1 run, leaves 2 men on base.
Ben Schlossman had a great catch there. If he didn't get that, there was not going to be a double play.
Yeah, he made a nice backhand there. Nice little glove flip to the shortstop there. That was a good.
Not a great start for Whitman, but they'll only let 1 run. That's not terrible.
Not terrible at all.
And now
it's a
they're up
1-0 game going into the top of the second inning. 1 run, 2 left on base for the Wildcats heading in to the top of the second.
I think we're going to see Jay pitch again here, too.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be pitching a lot of this game.
I think so, too.
A good 2 or 3 more innings out of him. You need your ace to pitch a lot of times. So.
You do. And they trust Jay, that's for sure.
They really do.
All right, starting the second inning here. Wandell's still pitching. I think that's weighing up at bat, but I'm not sure.
It's hard to see from this angle, that's for sure.
It is. That's a good pitch. It's a 2-1 count. It's actually Liam. It's Gideon Schwartz. I'm sorry for the confusion. That's Gideon Schwartz up at bat right now.
Gideon's a solid hitter for Whitman, batting in their 5.
He is. He also catches sometimes.
And
Hit to the left. Third base gets it to Watts. In time. Schwartz is out at first.
WJ's spirits are high right now. They look good in the dugout. They look good on the field. They're looking good right now.
It's a
little
good
bit
play.
of a shaky first inning out of Wandell, but he's looking poised right now.
It's a good play from LaChapelle to Watts. Another strike from Wandell. He looks like he's in now. He's in
Being
his
poised
groove.
as a pitcher is one of the main things you need to do. And when you're poised and you got it going, you got it going.
Oof, low ball from Wandell. Hit. Right down center. Past everyone. Oh.
Yeah, that was a nice hit in between the third baseman and the shortstop. You can't really get to that from either of those positions. That's just a good spot
Yep.
by Ben Schlossman right there.
Made it to first base safely.
Schlossman has one of the best averages on Whitman right now. He's had a great season.
Ethan Murley now up at bat. This is a failed bunt attempt.
It's a 0-1 count right now for Murley. He catches for the Whitman Vikings.
Jay winds up. Taking his time. down. Murley's on first. Murley's on second. Safe double from Murley.
Murley really barreled that one up in between the gap of center and left. That's a big hit out of Murley.
Pinch running for Murley is Massimo.
And Murley is excited
He
going
is.
into
He's
the
pumped
dugout.
up now.
His teammates greeting him.
Wendell
WJ's
looks a little shaken up a little bit, just a little bit.
He is. He's got a guy in second and third now with only one out, just like Wells did last inning. So.
Deja vu, some might say.
Some might say yes. WJ's got a big crowd today.
They do. Regionals. It's a big deal. Pick attempt. Pick off attempt.
Nowhere near. To be
No.
honest. LaChapelle really tried to whip that one to get him, but
Yeah.
not quite.
Schlossman's safe on third. Strike one from Jay Wendell. It's a 1-1 count. Looked like he was gonna bunt there, but he didn't.
Yeah, he pulled that one away for some reason. I don't really know why he decided to do that.
And that was a ball.
Well, that's why.
Yep.
I thought he called a strike.
Yeah. That was a ball. Another low ball.
Yeah, the changeup looks good. Pitching it a little low, but it's been looking good all game, so he should be going back to that pitch a lot.
He doesn't want to walk him here, though, because then bases are going to be loaded.
And you must think his arm must be a little tired after pitching exactly 60 pitches against
Yeah.
Churchill.
Oh, and that's a walk.
Whitman's got bases loaded right now. They gotta capitalize. They need to capitalize.
That was Sammy Angel. Now safe at first.
Now batting is back up to the leadoff man.
Big hit. Oh, center field got it.
Good catch by Cham there. They're gonna tag up, but
That was a big hit from Whitman, but caught.
that's an easy tag up. Wayman with the sac fly right there.
That's 2 outs for WJ.
And now the score is now 1-1, so. Not much you can do about that. Got barrel on it, hits center field.
Wang now's up at bat.
It's a big RBI out of Wayman. One of the only lefties in this game is Wayne.
Wendell winds up. It was off to the right a little bit. It's 1 ball. Whoa. Oh! Wow. Strike. I thought that was a ball. It's a 1-1 count.
That was a very late call out of the umpire.
It
right
was,
there.
that
It was.
was.
A good call, but it was a late call. Got right above his knees when it went over the plate.
Wendell needs this one. 2 outs. They could stop it here. It's the ball. 2-1 count. Wang's a good hitter, so he's only going to hit at the good ones.
Definitely is.
It's another ball from Wandell. It's a 3-1 count. Wang took a second there to recollect himself. Wandell winds up. Ooh, foul ball.
Big swing out of Wayne there. Good pitch out of one.
Give me 2 strikes now.
It's 3-2 count. It's a big one for both teams right now.
It is.
WJ wants to get out of the inning. Whitman wants to extend the inning. Let's see what happens.
Oh, pickoff. Crazy pickoff attempt. I don't think he was far out at all.
He was trying to catch him lacking.
He was.
And he almost threw it wild, so Wandell's lucky that Aiden Watts got that big frame to get to that one.
Angel's safe on first. Oop, Angel stealing second. But Wandell got him out, so it won't really change anything.
Yeah, 2 men left on. 1 run scored for the Vikings. Headed into the bottom of the second for WJ to bat. The score is 1-1. See you in the bottom of the second. We're here in the bottom of the second inning. Now batting is Dan Avila.
The second lefty we're seeing here in the game.
Yes, the second lefty. Avila makes good contact, not too much power.
Ooh!
And there's some good contact right there, but it's grounded right to the shortstop. Avila will be out at first for out number 1 in the inning. The score is 1-1 if you are just tuning in.
Avila's not only good at baseball, but he also plays soccer.
Yeah, he is good at soccer, but he is a baseball commit.
He is. He's definitely better at baseball.
His twin brother, who also plays baseball and is on this team, also plays soccer as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he is headed to... Now batting for the Wildcats is Jake Goldberg. Goldberg swings and misses at the first one. That's a hard cut out of him. It's an 0-1 count for Wells right now. Wells Twining is the pitcher for the Vikings. I will be referring to him as Twining for now. Twining with a nice changeup low got Jake leaning, and now it's an 0-2 count for Goldberg. Goldberg's got to make some contact here.
You know what's funnier is these two play summer ball together, so they're very, very close friends. I bet it means a lot to them too.
And
Wells is going to be happy with that strikeout.
Definitely. Goldberg swings and misses at 2 low balls in a row. And that is not what you want to see out of Goldberg. That's a 3-pitch strikeout right there. 0-1, 0-2, 0-3. That's not what you want to see if you're WJ.
I know that one hurt Goldberg a little bit.
Now, Caleb Caston actually starting in today's game. He's another lefty, and he will be facing up. He's 10 for 11 on the season, actually. He's reached base every single time he's batted.
He also hit at the Churchill game. He got a single, I'm pretty sure, at the Churchill game.
He made a great hit.
He did.
And the only out he's had all season was grounding into a fielder's choice. So it's an 0-1 count on him right now. Let's see if he can get a hit.
Look tie to me.
Takes ball 1 right there. It's a 1-1 count for Caston. The odds say Caston's going to get a hit here. 10 for 11 is...
He's gotta. There's two outs right now.
Yeah, and you never see that.
Oh!
Caston hits the ball to second base, and Schlossman makes the easy play to first.
It was a good run from Caston. Wasn't able to get safely on first.
Decent contact out of Caston there, but that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Vikings. And the Vikings are very happy about that one. Headed in to the top of the third. None left on base. No runs scored for the Wildcats. And the score is still 1-1.
Liam Bowen now up at bat.
Wandell goes back to the changeup.
That was a big swing from Bowen too, but I didn't see the point of swinging that.
Actually, I misread that one. That was a curveball. That was a great curveball. Really got some movement on that.
Strike 2.
He goes fastball right there for strike 2.
It's an 0-2 count.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't get it there.
Okay, that one was a changeup. That looked good to me. It was a little low.
Oof, low ball from Wandell. Two count.
Wandell likes that changeup in the 0-2 situations. Now it's 2-2.
Ooh, big hit right to shortstop and to Watts. Bowen's out at first.
It's a good play right there by Connor McGee. He's only a sophomore.
He is, and he's starting.
He started against Churchill as well.
It's a ball. It's a high ball. Sammy Berman up at bat. Berman's a sophomore.
3-0 count for him already. Wandell's not looking too good in this at bat.
WJ's got one out. It's a 3-2 count for WJ. Oh, big hit from Berman. All the way to outfield. Berman safe on first.
Berman got some nice contact on that one.
That was good. Gibby Hurt is up at bat. It's 1-0 count.
Right here, bro.
Ooh! Hurt hits it into the middle of the field. Looks like a pop fly is gonna get caught.
Brady Chan looked like it might have went over his head, but he adjusted to that one and made a great catch. Those center fielders make it look so easy, don't they?
Schwartz gets safe on first. It's 2 outs for Wandell.
Is that fine? If they stay there?
I need the dads to move.
You need the dad to move?
I can't see anything.
Whitman's still second right there.
Schwartz still second. It's a big game. There's a big crowd. A lot of people. kind of hard to see.
Yeah, they're getting in our way a little bit.
A little bit. Strike 2 for Wendell. It's a 1-2 count. Wendell needs this one. And he gets it.
It's a big pitch out of Jay Wandell right there.
Keeps the score at 1-1.
2 left on base, men on second and third left on base. No run scored for Whitman, headed in to the bottom of the third. Aiden Watts had an unbelievable game against Churchill. 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs and the game-winning 2 RBI single against Churchill the other day.
Twinning gets a strike there.
Let's see what he can do right here. Watts going right back to the big cuts he had against Churchill.
What a phenomenal game he had against Churchill.
It was unbelievable.
I could talk about that for hours.
And he was like a nobody coming into the season, and he picked it up.
I agree. Colleges are looking at him, but we were not expecting that performance from Saturday. Oh.
And he strikes out there in 3 pitches. Wells is looking great right now. Twining is finding his groove.
The Vikings look composed.
They really do. Now back up to the leadoff Brady Chan. Chan was out on his first at-bat.
Oh,
And he's going back to the hard swings.
that was a fast ball. I wish we had a radar. That was very good.
Twining is listed as a sophomore, but he's pitching like a senior right now.
Except for that one. That was a low ball right into the dirt.
It's a 1-1 count right now on Chan. And that's another strike right there. Twining looking great right now. This entire inning, he's pitched 6 pitches, 5 of them being strikes. It's a 1-2 count now on Chan.
It's a competitive game right now. Ooh.
He got him leaning. Chan almost wanted to chase, but Twining was not able to get that call going in his favor. 2-2 for Chan. Oh, he tried to make contact there, but that's a great strikeout out of Wells Twining. He is looking great right now.
This is a great inning for him.
Could they go 1-2-3, 2 innings in a row?
I don't know. He's looking good.
Looking very good. LaChapelle, who doubled in his first at-bat, is back up. Sorry. Bonnier, who singled in his first at-bat, is now up. Twining releases, and that's a low ball out of Wells Twining. 1-0 count for Vance Bonnier.
Twining's gonna lock in here. This could be big if he gets this out next out.
But you don't want to give up a base runner here. The
Right.
momentum is looking really strong on the side.
Another one.
That's another ball out of it. It's a 2-0 count. Both dugouts are extremely noisy in today's game. Twining is now down 3-0 in this one.
That one looked far to the right to me.
Are they going to give Bonner the green light to swing 3-0? It looks like they did not. He takes a strike right down the middle. Good fastball to Wells Twining. Let's see if Wells Twining can get back in this at-bat.
Ooh.
And he walks them. Bonner to first again. He's been on base twice today in his 2 at-bats. Good day out of Vance Bonner so far.
Pinch running is Nick's eyes.
LaChapelle, who doubled in his first at-bat, is now up. And let's see if they can do what they did last inning. Zai started on first. LaChapelle doubled. Got second and third.
Maybe they'll do it again.
See what LaChapelle can do. Great hitter. He's a commit. for the Walter Johnson Wildcats.
Yeah, he's heading
He
to
pops
McAllister
one
next
up
year.
Into foul territory.
First baseman Gibby Hurts running for it.
And it cannot be caught.
It's a foul ball.
Gibson Hurt is a little too slow on that one and could not grab that one. Throws over and it's way to the left. Not even close to get.
Zias is too quick for that. You can't get Zias out on first.
He is.
He plays track.
He's got a small lead, but he still might steal second. That's how fast he is.
Yep.
Track.
Oh, there he
and
goes.
He's stealing second right now. Can he get there? He
Safe.
can. Slides under the tags.
What a
Throw
run.
was a little low
It was.
by Ethan
Lee. Really?
And Zias. And now WJ is a man in scoring position with 2 outs here for Braden LaChapelle. A single should get him in. He's a speedster. See what LaChapelle can do. Twining pitches, and it's a ball high and inside. As I said, Twining needed that third out. 1, 2, 3 innings in a row would have been big for the Vikings. But right now, he's looking a little rabid.
It's not great to know you got one on second.
Not at all. And he keeps looking back at him because he is a threat with his legs. Zias steals third on a wild pitch, and LaChapelle gets the first on a walk. Twining looking a little rattled right now. And now they're giving him a mound visit. After 5 straight outs for the Vikings, Twining now getting visited at the mound after 2 straight walks. He seems pretty streaky of a pitcher.
He does. He's gotta get it together. They don't want to get another run here. They don't want to let up another run.
They definitely don't. It's a 1-1 game right now. They had 2 outs with no one on. You cannot give up a run and give up a complete 2-out rally just from walks and unforced errors.
Right, and Wells was expected to pitch a lot more than 3 innings, so he needs to keep it up because they don't want to put in a backup who might not be as good as him.
Yeah, they're definitely not taking him out here. They're just trying to talk to him. But now up is Ethan Sue, and he did drive in Zias last time he bat. And let's see if Sue can do it again. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single to center field.
The Wildcats look very hyped up right now.
They're yelling Sue. Because that's who he is. Big hitter for them. He's only a sophomore. And Twining's got
There he
it back.
goes.
The mound visit must have helped. It's got him a strike right there. It's an 0-1 count for Sue. Sue hits another one. Oh, but it's caught by the right fielder. Not in the gap. The right fielder got it. 2 men left on.
Looks
No
like
run
Jacob
scored.
Goldman. That was a great catch from Goldman.
2 left on. No runs scored. 2 hit. No hits. Headed in. to
That
the
was
top of
Whitman,
the
not Goldman.
2 left on. No hits. 2 walks. Couple unforced errors from Whitman. Headed in to the top of the 4th.
Lundell's going to stay pitching for the Wildcats, which I think is a good call. He's been pitching well. Up at bat now is Ethan Murley, who hit a double.
You got to start this 4th inning off well. This is the center point of the game.
Strike 1. It's a good pitch.
Going back to that changeup.
Looks slow, but it was good. It's a low ball.
Oh, he bailed it again. That's foul.
That's a foul ball. It's a 1-2 count. Murley's still at bat.
Murley doubled in this first at bat.
Ooh, looked like a good pitch, but call the ball. The 2-2 count.
He's a tall dude. At 6'6", you can really barrel one up anywhere on this.
For sure. Oh, fly ball. It's going to be a foul.
Right
Oh. That was right next to us.
You can definitely hear the pop on the mic.
I think Merle's trying to kill us over here. Hits one. Down the middle. Looks like it's going to be a pop fly caught by Brady Chan. What a catch. Not a great ball from Merle. You can't hit it that high right in center field. It's bound to be caught.
He didn't really barrel that one up as he did his first at bat. He made good contact, but he was low on it.
Sammy Angel's now up at bat. Ooh, big swing and a mix. It's an 0-2 count. Wendell winds up. Another swing and a miss. That's Angel struck out. Now coming in is Whitman.
See if the tides might have turned. Twining after 5 straight outs. Now Wandell's got 2 straight outs. Let's see if they can go 1-2-3 this time.
It's a low ball from Wendell. I can't lie, Whitman's a really good hitter, so.
Yeah, they got a bunch of guys who can barrel that ball up.
It's a good pitch from Jay. It's a 1-1 count.
He's got a very low stance, so a couple balls that could be called strikes, they might call balls.
Ooh, that was close inside. Almost hit him. It's a 3-2 count, 2 outs. This one matters right here. Hits it down in the middle. He gets safe on first. That was a good hit.
In the center field. Brady Chan fields it cleanly. That's an easy single. And Wandell's not able to go 1-2-3 in this thing.
Looks like Mitchell Wang is now up at bat. Getting a little pep talk from the coach before he swings. Pickoff attempt, but he's safe. Wandell's liking those pickoff attempts.
This game and the Churchill game, there have not been successful pickoff attempts. He goes for them, but he has not gotten a successful one.
Oh, big hit down the middle. Shortstop gets it. Can't get it to first in time or second. That would have been an easy play right to second, but he didn't throw it.
Yeah, he seemed to bobble it a little bit, getting it out of his glove to his hands. The transfer wasn't smooth, and therefore he could not get the out. I don't know if that would go as an error or a hit.
It was a slow play from McGee. Now Wang and Whitman are on first and second.
Yeah, now Whitman's got first and second. So.
Strike one. Bowen's now up at bat. Oh, Bowen hits a big one. And it hits ground. He's on second.
Goes all the way to the wall.
He's gonna make it on third. Safe on third.
Triple out of Liam Bowen.
What a play from Bowen, and that's 2 runs. It's a 3-1 game now. They got a 2-run lead.
The top of the 4th strong with 2 straight outs, and now unable to get
Sammy Berman's now up at bat.
Out. That 2-out rally goes strong. That 2-out rally is really strong right now. Whitman's got some hits and a triple.
Wandell needs this one. He doesn't need any more runs. He's got to get this one out.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be seeing him in the 5th. He pitched a lot against Churchill, and he's pitched a lot today.
Berman's a good hitter, though.
Whitman is a great hitter.
It's a 1-1 count.
What's up?
He hits it up, but it looks like it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, nope. Hits the ground. Danville couldn't get to it in time. Oh, that's Caleb Caston. That's a single from Sammy Berman.
Berman drives in another 3 runs with 2 outs on in the top of the 4th for Whitman. WJ does not like that. They were down 3 against Churchill and came back to win 7-6. Let's see if they can do it again today, but it is already pretty late in the game. Top of the 4th inning already. 2 outs.
I can't lie, that was not a good play from Caston. He looked like he stopped. He didn't even keep running to the ball.
Caston didn't want to let it drive by him. He couldn't get to that. It's not too fast.
Gibby Hurts now up at bat.
Hurts is a good hitter as well. He
Yes.
hits for power.
He does. He's a big power hitter. It's a high ball. It's a 1-1 count. Wandell's got to lock in right now. Big hit down the middle. And it hits the ground. Chan couldn't get to it in time. It's a single for Gibby.
Whitman with 4 straight hits, a triple, a single, and another single. They are really barreling this ball with 2 outs on Wandell. Wandell might need to be taken out of this game pretty soon.
Gideon Schwartz is now up at bat. I agree. I mean, if Wandell's going to keep giving them easy balls to hit, they're going to have to relieve him soon.
Yeah, he's pitching them not too fast right down the middle. It looks like his arm is fatigued from the game against Churchill.
But that's the question, is who's going to play next after Wandell for WJ?
Because Simpson cannot pitch.
Right.
They might be going to the freshman Spencer.
It's a 1-0 count.
They might be going to the freshman Spencer in the 4th inning.
They may.
In the 5th inning.
Wandell's just throwing balls here. It's a 2-0 count. Oh my God, slides right past McGee. Safe on first. And another run from Sammy Berman gets home.
No effort out of the left fielder trying to get him out of the plate. They would have had a shot if he really put his effort into that. But no, and the score is now 5-1. Oh, the damage of Whitman being with 2 outs. I might have jinxed it.
WG just looks slow on their feet. They don't look like they're running to the ball.
And it looks like they will be making a pitching change.
They don't have that high intensity that they started with, and they can't lose that right now. It does look like they may relieve Jay at the mound.
Jay pitched a solid 3 2/3, and then boom, what happened?
I know. He might be tired. He pitched on Saturday, pitched again.
5 straight hits given up. I may have jinxed it because what I did say, I was like, oh, he's got 2 straight outs. He might be switching with Twining after Twining got 5 straight outs. Let's see if Jay can get 5 straight outs. And boom, he gave up 5 straight hits.
And boom. And boom.
5 straight hits. And now, here comes the freshman, Spencer.
And this is really interesting because he's actually a JV pull-up.
He's a JV pull-up. He's a lefty. You don't really see lefty pitchers in high school, so.
Oh, wait. Are we being
Trying to get on that?
Owen, you're the wrong star. The background.
Let's see what the freshman can do. I'm really interested. I've never seen him play before.
I think this is his first ever varsity appearance.
It may be. I think he may be a PO, so this may be his. I don't know.
Small dude.
I mean, he is a freshman. You gotta give him that.
But he's got some heat on his fastball.
He does. Looks good in warm-ups.
Looking good. His curveball looking good as well. Let's see what he can do. I know he really wants to show out for his team and get their confidence up because WJ's down 5-1 right now. And there's not a lot you can do. Being down 5-1 in a baseball game. What can you do in that situation?
I know. It's hard. I mean, they're going to have to stop him here. If Spencer can't do it, it's going to be harder in the last few innings.
But this should be your shot. You only got a guy in first and second, 2 outs. You got to force out at 3 bags. You should be able to get a ground ball, fly ball, or a strikeout here. But this is a freshman.
Here he goes. Taking his time, winding up. High, but doesn't look terrible. Looks a little inside, but that wasn't terrible.
Not at all. He looks more poised than I would think a first-time varsity freshman would ever be in the regional championship.
Yeah, I would be so nervous.
Makes sense.
Oh, strike one from the freshman Spencer.
And that one looks like a slider from this angle.
It's a low ball. Spencer's got to get the out here right now. Oh, slow hit, but managed to get through. Can't get to Aiden Watson time. Safe on first.
It looked like Connor McGee just missed that one trying to charge at it. Braden LaChapelle charged it from the back, got to it, but could not make a strong throw to first in time. And now an unforced error. That's a good pitch by Spencer. He gets a ground ball, slow-running ground ball. That should be an easy third out to the inning.
Catcher
But
Ethan Murley is now up at bat.
Murley
For his
has been,
third bat appearance.
he hit a fly ball to center and a huge double in the gap of left and center. Let's see what he can do here.
With bases loaded. Oh, strike from Spencer. Looked low to me, but.
Nah, I see.
Swing and a miss from Murley. It's an 0-2 count. And Murley's hit. Gets to walk to first. And that's another run. His bases were loaded. Score's now 1-6.
6-1 game for Whitman leading. This is not what you want to see as WJ. But let's think about it real quick. Let's have a little announcers conversation.
Yep.
So Audrey, coming into the top of the fourth, there was 1-1. With 2 outs in the top of the fourth, there was 1-1. And then Whitman gets 5 straight hits, scores 5 straight runs, gets 2 walks. What do you think of that?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like WJ's losing their energy. I think they came in really strong. They look a little down on the field, and they're not playing with the same intensity that they came in with.
Needing just 1 out and you give up 5 runs, how does that happen?
I know. I mean,
How does it happen?
I think the pitch change might have been a good call. Spencer's doing well, and it looked like Jay was tired, so I think that was a good call. But even their on-field players aren't doing their best.
But how does Jay give up 4 runs with 1 more out to get?
I know.
It's hard to do that in baseball.
Sammy Angel's now up at bat.
Back to play. Sammy Angel now up with that. Let's see what Spencer can do coming back to him.
It's a low ball. Number 16, Mossimo's pinch running for Ethan Murley at first. Another low ball from Spencer.
Rondell is playing second now, if we had not mentioned earlier.
Yes, got green pants going there. It's a 2-0 count. Ooh, looks good to me. Spencer's first strike. It's a 2-1 count.
Spencers really need to get back in this count here. He was down 2-0. Oh,
He's
that's
got another there. Big swing.
Great pitch out of Spencer. It's a 2-2 count. He's got to stay poised here, not give up another run. WJ should have been out of this inning when it was 4-1 after that ground ball, but no.
Another low ball. He's got to get them up.
A ball here might put this game away. 7-1, that's impossible to come back.
I mean, they also have other sophomore pitchers. They got Sean Ruddick, Andreas Johnson. I don't know why. I'm not sure why we're playing a freshman who's throwing balls. Pop fly from Angel.
That's popped up our direction. And it is... falls in front of Aiden Watts in foul territory. Watts could not track it in the air.
That's a little scary, I'm not going to lie.
Still a 3-2 count.
Angel's still up at bat. Another low ball and a walk. They get a run from that.
WJ is walking in another run. Now the score is 7-1. Audrey, do you think they have a chance to come back with WJ for this?
I don't know. If they're going to keep up how they're playing, absolutely not. Now John Whitman, one of their best hitters, is back up on the...
Aiden Watts looks aggravated in first base. He was looking in the outfield direction. Down 7-1. You cannot be happy if you're on WJ right now.
You can't.
Cannot even be.
No. Regional finals.
This is hard. And all of it happening with one more out to get in the inning. You don't see that often. They're already warming up another pitcher.
Another low ball.
Is rattled right now. He doesn't have the confidence coming in as a freshman. And I would already warm up. They're already warming up a sophomore pitcher.
I think they're warming up Ruddick, which I think is the right move. He's pitched varsity games before. He knows what it's like. It's a 3-0 count. Spencer can't give up another walk here.
Another walk makes the score 8-2.
There's another one. They're just walking them in. They're just walking them in.
Any baseball fan would feel like this is hard to watch. But you put a freshman in this type of situation and then let them walk, that's bad coaching right there.
I would somewhat agree. I think he's not ready to play a regional game.
He's very talented. He's a very good pitcher.
Right.
But in a regional championship game,
As a
being
freshman?
the first appearance, that seems pretty insane. But there's
Mitchell
a
Wang
strikeout
is now up at bat. Base is still loaded. It's a foul ball backwards.
They bat around in this inning, actually. Mitchell Wang bat earlier in this inning, and now he's up again.
It's a big hit from Whitman. From Wang. It's caught by... Not sure who that is out there. Center outfielder.
3 men left on. 7 runs scored for Whitman. Heading into the bottom of the 4th, WJ really needs some runs here.
What an inning.
Wandell, after suffering a few runs in the last inning, is now up to bat for the Wildcats.
Wells Twining still going strong.
Twining's only pitched probably about 40 games.
He looks very good.
He had a couple struggles in that second inning, then 5 straight outs, and a couple struggles just now. And that one's fouled off by Jay Wandell.
I keep thinking they're going to hit us over here.
WJ in their home field, losing 8-1 against the team that they beat by 5 earlier this season. What do you think of that?
It's crazy. I thought this was going to be a really close game.
I did too, and it's not as close as we were expecting. That Churchill game was very close.
It was. The Churchill game was crazy close.
Wandell takes the ball high.
Thank you.
Wandell takes strike 2. Never mind, strike 1. Oh wait, strike 2. Wandell swings and misses at that one, and that's going to be out number 1 for Wells Twining.
First batter for Wells and first out.
Wells is looking good after a solid 3 innings.
William. After you see, you're good.
Now up is Dan Avila.
One of our lefties.
We actually, the only 2 lefties for WJ are in a row in today's game. It's Dan Avila and Caleb Castle.
Oh, look at that.
Twining goes for ball 1.
God, his pitch looks fast.
And he's really pitching with heat still.
He is. He doesn't look
good
tired.
and poised. He's getting right back to the mound. No thought about it. Not stepping off at all. He looks good. And that's going to be strike number 1 of the at-bat. It's 2-1 count. Oh, sorry. He actually walked. Dylan Billow on first with Jake Goldberg now up for the Wildcats.
Like I said, these 2 play together in the summer, so it means a lot to them. I know they like to play each other, but there's some competition.
And he fouls one off past the first base side.
It's a big foul.
Well, that means he's swinging hard. And that's what you want to see if you're the Wildcats right now. You got a guy on first, decent hitter up. Let's see what they can do.
Goldberg's got power.
He
So
does.
does
He
Wells.
makes great contact too. He can definitely barrel one up, hit a double. Billow plays soccer. He's pretty fast. He might be stealing here in a couple of pitches. That ball is fast.
It is.
Twining pitching hard, no doubt about it. That one's going to be a ball up.
There are people all down.
Goldberg's last at bat, he had a 3-pitch strikeout. He looks much better and standing in there much better this time.
It's a 1-2 count.
Now he seems a little afraid to swing the bat, don't you think?
I do.
He did foul that first one off, but he does look a little hesitant to swing at those strikes.
Pick off a 10th, but Avila safe on first.
And you see Mitchell Wayne trying to get behind it at third base. That is good baseball. That
was good.
You're up 7 and you're still trying to do that. That's how you know you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Goldberg swings and misses again. He is getting thrown off by Wells Twining right now. These pitches are hard and he can't hang up. That swing looks slow.
That's the second strikeout for Goldberg. And when that's Wells pitching to Goldberg, I know that one hurts.
They are summer teammates. Jeffrey Kemp now batting. He might be in for Caston. And he takes ball 1 from Twining.
Kemp actually had a
Twining-
senior last game in the Churchill game.
He did have a single. That was a big single,
It
too,
was.
in the bottom of the 7th.
Another pickoff attempt, Avila safe on first.
Twining shouldn't be worried about the runner here. They're up 7. He should just be worried about the batter and getting them out.
I agree.
And that one's going to be a ball outside.
Two count.
Ooh. It was hard to even see that one.
That was a high ball.
That was fast. Twining may pitch a good 5-6 innings. He looks good.
He
And
does.
they call that one a strike. That looked a little high to me. Kemp is not
He
liking
didn't
it
like
at
that.
all.
He didn't like that call. I think it was though. It looked like a strike.
To me, it looked high. And Kemp swings and misses for strike 2.
3-2 count. He's got one more. Oh,
Kemp
and he
makes
hits it.
contact to short, and that's an easy out at first. One left on, score still 8-1.
Gibby Hurt gets him out at
Kemp
first.
extremely upset. Now headed to the top of the fifth. The score is 8-1. The Vikings lead.
Sean Reddick is now pitching for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this is the sophomore they should have put in last inning.
I agree.
don't know why they pitched a freshman.
Who's never played in a varsity game before. It was a
Maybe
mistake.
they wanted a lefty, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Guys, they're criticizing the management down here. So they switched to us. The other guys left. Can they bring it back? No.
I think that's Bowen up at bat.
Why don't you, unless you move him to a spot in the field, right? If you want to criticize the management, you should ask, why did they throw Leo and Jay every game for the last 3 weeks and nobody else? Ask them that.
It's a 3-1 count.
Poor kid's arms are going to fall off.
Pitch way inside.
And Reddick is going to walk the first batter.
No.
WJ spirits are extremely low right now. You can see the fan base not even standing up anymore. You can see the dugout just slouching. It's hard to see. After an unbelievable 18-4-1 season, and you do this in the regional championship.
Sammy Berman's now up at bat.
Top of the fifth.
It's a 1-0 count. Another low ball from Reddick.
WJ, after an amazing 18-4-1 season, is now down 8-1 in the top of the fifth after already pitching their aces in the regional championship. What do you think of that?
Well, they only pitched one ace. Wendell's one of their best pitchers, but they didn't have Leo Simpson.
But still, 18-4-1 season, and you're down 8-1 in the regional championship?
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, way to go, Blazers. Well, the old Blair was probably more fun.
Why do you stop it? It's crazy.
Fly ball from Berman. Looks like Jay Wendell's going to get that. Huh. The first out for Walter Johnson. Looks like Gibby Hurt is now up at bat.
Oh yeah. We have a rifle team. It's just not like certified like team.
Yeah, it's not official.
Not official.
You're there.
Exactly.
When's your practice? When's your practice? 7:30.
It's an 0-1 count, one out.
Yay, Whitman. Still
Swing and a miss from Hurt. It's a high ball from Reddick.
Which is what we were hoping. Weeks and weeks.
Ooh, hit Hurt there.
Any kid that gets hit, he is something.
Gibby now gets to walk to first. They have first and second loaded.
I don't know what he does. He's a ball magnet.
Hurt seems to get hit a lot.
He does.
The most hit by pitches in a year ever at Whitman. That's it.
Hurt suffered the most hit by pitches in a year in Whitman history this season.
used all my juice because I was like kind of following the game.
Gideon Schwartz now up at bat.
Out the phone.
No one count. Good pitch from Ruddick, but foul ball from Schwartz.
Reddick went walk, out, hit by a pitch. So let's see if he keeps up that pattern and gets it up here.
Oh yeah, the Venezuelan game. Yeah.
Looks like they're warming up another pitcher back there, Andreas Johnson. Another
He's
foul ball.
walking back, actually. Maybe he just finished warming up.
Yeah, maybe they're going to play him next. Switch it up a bit.
Should be the Venezuelan.
It's not a good count for Schwartz. Ooh. Catcher error.
They stole third there.
All got down in the dirt. Got down there. I don't know. It's like willing to be.
Ruddick winds up. Ooh, almost gets. Schwartz almost gets hit.
Hurt got hit and Schwartz almost just got hit.
It's a 2-2 count.
That would be 2 hit by pitches in a row.
That would not be good for Ruddick.
That would've
Maybe
been-
that's why AJ's being warmed up right now.
Maybe.
Ruddick's taking his time on this. Winds up. Ooh, just tips Schwartz's bat. Way high ball from Ruddick. It's a 3-2 count. They don't need another walk here. Bases will be loaded. Oh my god. Huge hit down the middle, Schwartz, but caught by the center fielder. Throws it back in.
A lot of fly balls have been Brady Chan today.
Vikings got one run. Score's now 9-1.
As I said earlier, it's just that easy sack fly. You get it to the outfield and you easily score that in third, and now the score is 9-1 at the top of the fifth right now.
Fastball from Ruddick, but it seems inside. And Schlossman now with a bat. Tips it behind him. Foul ball. Ruddick looks to be putting on some heat on these pitches, but they're not in the zone.
I'm not doing my job. Oh my god, she didn't know for like 2 months she had fractured it. Here, like in the shoulder, and it just was hurting. And then 2 months later, she got an x-ray. 2 months later, and I found out it was fractured.
Schlossman hits it down the middle. Chan looks like he's ready for it.
Right back to
Again,
Chan.
another catch from Chan. Center fielder.
Cannon's a very good center fielder. He makes everything look so easy. Well, 2 men left on, 1 run scored. There in the top of the 5th. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. WJ now batting.
score is now 9-1 to start the bottom of the 5th inning. Aiden Watts now batting after an amazing game against Churchill last week. He fouls one off to the left side.
Wells Twining still pitching, going strong.
Twining looks amazing in this game. You said that they didn't have their ace. Maybe he is their ace.
I mean, line is very good, but with having Wells too, it's an easy game.
Watts hits one. The shortstop makes a great play and gets him out at first. Kirby Hurt goes off the bag and tags Watts before he gets to the bag. What a play.
That was a great play by Berman to Gibby.
Kirby Hurt using some moves.
Gibby hurt.
You know they're watching. Brady Chan now batting after a couple catches in the outfield last inning. Twining looks great.
He does.
He's already pitched.
I don't know. I've been here.
We're in the 3rd. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And he is going strong right now. He is hanging up Brady Chan right now. He half swung there. It was hard to see because Twining's pitching this ball so hard.
That is such a fastball from Wells.
Wells Twining with an unbelievable leg kick. His leg kick gets him all the power.
It does. You gotta use that full body. It's not your arms. It's not just your arms.
Twining goes back in the 1-2 count. Chan fouls it to the left side. Hurt moving and cannot make the catch. That's a foul ball. Hurt goes all the way from first base to the middle of the right field and tries to slide and catch it, but could not get it.
Hurt unable to make the catch.
Hurt moved more than I thought he could move. He was moving faster than I thought he could move. That's for sure. Twining goes. Chan pops it up to Hurt. No, to the second baseman. Strassman calls him off and makes an easy catch. There are 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Now batting is Vance Bonnier.
I want to see something big from him.
Game and walked.
I want to see something big. WJ needs some oomph. They need some energy. They lost all that.
They really do. But let me ask you this. After being Twining goes with an pitch and it hits him. Bonnier's reached base 3 times, but WJ still only scored 1 run. And now up is Braden LaChapelle. Might be the best hitter on WJ's team. His OPP is 574 today. He's had the best hit by WJ today with a double.
Nick Zayas again, pinch running for Vance Bonnier.
Yeah, you got to think he's stealing very quickly.
He is. He's fast.
LaChapelle takes, and that's a ball inside.
It's a good eye from Braden.
Twining from the stretch, goes back to that big leg kick.
There goes Zayas stealing
goes
second.
And he's safe. Murley cannot get it in time. Zayas is a fast guy.
He is a fast guy. I think that's his second steal.
It is. That might be why he's on the team.
It may be.
LaChapelle looking for something big here. He's trying to drive in a run. Zayas has some speed on second. Let's see if he can get a hit. And that's another ball. It's a 3-0 count. Let's see if they give him the green light. Ethan Sue patiently waiting to bat next in the on-deck circle, trying to time up these Wells Twining pitches. Twining pitches. And they did give him the green light on 3-0. He swings and misses at that one. Just easy foul tip to the backstop. And now it is a 3-1 count for Braden LaChapelle.
Wells might be losing a little bit here.
Yeah, he's getting a little wild, but he still looks pretty good. And LaChapelle hits one high and deep to center field, but he's under it for the easy out.
That was Liam
After
Bowen with
one
the catch.
left on, no run scored for the Wildcats. Headed to the top of the 6th. The score is still 9-1.
pitching for the Wildcats is Andreas Johnson, who's a sophomore. He's pitched a couple of varsity games before, and he's been looking decent.
And after not seeing the Radford commit Leo Simpson the entire game, he is now playing first base and should be in the lineup hitting. He has not been hitting too well as of late. So Audrey, let me ask you something. After WJ beat Whitman by 4 or 5 runs last game, headed to the regional championship with an 18-4-1 record, and now you're down 9-1 in the top of the 6th inning, what does that make you think?
It makes me think that this may just be a bad game. You know, teams do have their bad games. This isn't how WJ is normally playing. I think that with the combination of not great pitching after the 3rd inning and not keeping up their hustle, it's going to lead to a loss.
And a bad loss at that.
Yeah, and in the regionals, you don't want that.
Not at all, because it's win or go home right now. And
Right.
Looks like WJ might be going home.
For the Vikings, Sammy Berman is now warming up pitching, so we might see him coming in shortly for Wells Twining. Up at bat is Ethan Murley. Strike 1.
Whitman fans enjoying some pizza in this game up 9-1.
Strike 2. It's a good start for Andres. 2 strikes. It's a low ball. It's a 1-2 count. Murley's got to hit something here. Oof. Good eye. It was a ball. It's a 2-2 count.
Johnson's looking good on the mound here. And
Ooh.
he gets him leaning.
Swing and a miss.
The drop
Oh.
3rd strike is good. So Audrey, what do you think of the worst game of your season being the regional championship? What does that mean to your program?
I mean, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, these seniors who've been playing for most of them 4 years, now their game comes down to this, and it's not a close game. I think Sammy Angel's now up at bat. It's an 0-1 count. Andres looking good. 0-2 count, 2 strikes.
He's definitely looking good. Maybe they should have put him in a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
Because now it is kind of...
it's an understatement.
Andreas Johnson looking great. That's a strikeout.
It's 2 outs. This might be the fastest inning WJ's had with Andres.
Yeah, one problem with the season is Wandell and Simpson pitched almost every game. And that you can't have that. You can't have 2 pitchers pitching every single game all season. He failed.
Big hit from Angel.
Audrey, can you have 2 pitchers pitching every game for you all season?
Angel's safe on first, by the way. No, I think that, especially for a high school team, you need everyone to get some experience. And if you have people that are interested in pitching and can be good enough, you have to get them playing experience and train them too, so you don't only have 2 pitchers. Now up about is Mitchell Wang.
And their arms seem to get extremely fatigued in this game.
Right, and it could be very
Wandell's.
dangerous.
Yeah, definitely. For a high schooler, too.
1 ball. Andreas looking to pick off Whitman there. Pop fly. Danavilla comes in, gets under it.
With 2, no, how many were left on? Trim this out, trim like.
with one left on, no runs scored, Andreas Johnson pitching. Now headed into the bottom of the sixth. Score still 9-1 Whitman. Ethan Seuss now batting, and Wells Twining in to pitch the sixth inning.
Still pitching.
That's crazy. He isn't even slowing down either.
Nope.
And that's good when you're not pitching your ace every game. He can warm up his arm, and he's still a great pitcher.
Wells is also a PO, so he doesn't play any other position like the other ace.
And that's hit by Ethan Sue. That's going to drop in front of the right fielder. That's an easy single out of Ethan Sue. That's his second single of the game. And now batting is going to be Jay Wandell for the Wildcats. Well, Sue just got on, and that's big for the Wildcats. First
Good start.
hit of the inning. First at bat of the inning, and that's a hit.
Now they got Jay coming out.
Twining with his high leg kick again, and that's going to be a ball high. Well, Whitman was warming up a pitcher during the top of the inning, so let's see if he'll be coming in for Twining if he starts to struggle. That's also going to be high. And it looks like they may be taking him out now. They may want to save his pitches. The manager comes to greet him. 2 balls and just giving up a hit. That might be the end of your day, Wells Twining. Great game out of him. And the score is 9-1, only giving up 1 run on the season.
Looks like WJ's warming up another pitcher, Jake Scher.
Maybe they want to let the senior get some reps before he ends his career. But Andreas Johnson did pitch really well. And it looks like they're not taking out Wells Twining. They were just having a little bit of a chat with him. He's going to stay in the game. But he hasn't pitched for a little while. He did not pitch.
Looks like another pitcher for the Vikings, Corey Levin's going to warm up.
And that's going to be hit to the first baseman. Hurt throws it to second and back to first, but he cannot get him in time. Wandell grounds into a fielder's choice and is safe at first. Sue is out on that play. So if I'm not mistaken, Twining did not play in the regional semifinals, correct?
Correct. He's a PO, so... Oh, no!
He did not pitch.
Yes, he did.
He did pitch.
He did. He just didn't get to the pitch count, but he did.
So his arm might be a little tired too. But it does not look tired after he just blew that one by him. So this is Dan Avila now batting. That's a ball 1. Actually, that's strike 1.
WJ's got 1 player on first base, Jay Wandell. Looks like he's had a long day.
It does. He is aggravated. Got to feel for him, but he's got another year. He's a junior.
You're right.
Dan Avila at bat does not have another year. You may think this might be the last at bat of his career,
Well, it's the 6th inning.
and he's probably not going to get up in the 7th.
You're right.
And that's going to be a strikeout of Wells Twining. They might pitch him the rest of the inning. And he blows that one by Dan Avila for strike 3.
He's happy about that one. Screaming.
Dan Avila swung way late at that one. And now up is going to be number 12, Jake Goldberg, after having a pretty bad day already with 2 strikeouts.
He has. And it's 2 outs right now, so Goldberg needs this one to keep his team in the game.
I got to say, Wells Twining has his number.
I mean, this is crazy.
It really is. We thought this was going to be an extremely close game.
We did.
It was up until the 4th inning
It
with
was.
2 outs.
Right.
And then boom. What
And
happened?
then boom. Let's see what Jake can do.
Twining with a good pitch, and that's going to be a strike.
Goldberg looks frustrated.
Wandell does not look happy at
He
first
does
base.
not.
The loyal fan base of the Wildcats are still at the game. And that's going to be fouled off by Jake Goldberg. He wanted to barrel that one. He's upset at himself that he could not get the barrel on that ball. And now with 2 strikes in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs on Jake Goldberg. Let's see what he can do. And he holds off on that one. He almost leaned for that one. But he holds off for ball number 2.
Too much. No?
Oh, crowd's not happy with that call.
That was a good pitch. Jake Goldberg's lucky they did not call that one. It must have been outside. Goldberg fouled it off, hit his bat. And he's going to be back up there battling with Wells Twining right now.
This is a battle. And like I said, they're summer teammates. This means a lot to them. Playing against each
Well, if
other.
Goldberg can get one hit off him, that would be good. Because Twining already struck him out twice.
You're right.
And they called that one a ball too.
That is crazy speed, though.
He pitches hard and his arm should be hurting, but it looks like it's not.
It looks like it's not. I don't think it is.
Twining with his high leg kick again. Wandell's going. Jake Goldberg hits a double into the gap. Jay Wandell trying to score.
Berman can't get there in time.
Goldberg safe at second. Wandell scores. And that's going to be a double. The score is now 9-2. Goldberg finally with a big hit off Twining. And he finally got his revenge after the first 2 strikeouts.
He'll be happy with that.
Wandell scored all the way from first. There was some speed on that. He did take off trying to steal. But
Wow.
he did end up getting to home.
I didn't even see that.
But they didn't even try to get him out at the plate. They could
They
have,
did
but
not.
they tried to get Goldberg out at second.
Goldberg was
instead.
closer. It made sense.
And now Andreas Johnson now batting for the Wildcats. He pitched last inning very well. Now he's up to bat for the Wildcats in his first at bat of the postseason. Wells Twining after first strike. Andreas Johnson grounds it to the third baseman, and the third baseman throws it to first for an easy out.
Good catch
So
from
with
Gibby.
1 left on, 2 hits, and 1 run scored for the Wildcats, we are headed to the top of the 7th with the score 9-2 Vikings. To start the 7th inning, after a great inning by Andreas Johnson, senior Jake Scher is now in the pitch for the Wildcats. This might be just to get him a couple more pitches by the end of his high school career.
Bowen's now up at bat for the Vikings. Ball 1. Two balls for sure so far. There's his first strike.
Scher's got an interesting throw motion. He takes his leg all the way to his right elbow and then goes.
Foul ball.
Should be pretty easy to steal on.
Ooh. Big hit left. Left outfield.
Yeah, he barreled that one. That exit velocity must have been over 100 because that was a hard hit ball on Jake Scher's pitch.
Bowen's safe on first. Sammy Berman up at bat. With a 1-0 count. Berman's a big hitter. Pop fly. Looks like a foul ball. Yep, and it's out. Simpson tries to get it, but can't get there. It's a foul ball.
Simpson really tried to run that one down. Couldn't get there. It was not high enough. WJ trying to ease up their emotions with some jokes on the field.
High ball from Cher. Swing and a miss.
He actually fouled
Foul
it.
ball. It's a 2-2 count. I think that was another foul. Herman's waiting for something good. Low ball from Cher. Cher walks Berman. Looks like Cher can't get his pitch right. It's either too high or too low. He can't find that in between.
Yeah, he can't. He hasn't pitched much over the season, so.
Now up at bat is number 8, Gibson Hurt.
And Hurts had some good plays at first today. He had a play where he stepped off the bag, tagged the guy going to first. He had a play where he had to get off the bag, throw it to second, and then let the pitcher cover first. So he's been making good plays in the field. He also tried to run one down in solid right field and couldn't quite get there, but it was a pretty funny fall by Gibson Hurt.
It's an 0-2 count. Maybe Cher's picking it up here. Never mind. It's ball. It's a 1-2 count. See if Gibby can do something with this. Ooh,
Gibson Hurt is Gibby.
what a high ball from Cher. Line drive down center field. Thrown back to third base, but unable to make any plays. Vikings have bases loaded.
Gibson Hurt has been having an amazing game. A couple hits, hit by a pitch, a couple plays at first. Gibson Hurt's a pretty good baseball player.
He is. I think he's been playing for a while. Liam Bowen up at bat.
Seems like Whitman,
It's a 1-1
each
count.
of their players have batted about 5 to 6 times today.
I
They've
mean,
been
the
up a lot.
rotation's going crazy.
I know, they've scored as many runs as the order entails. 9 whole runs.
Cher doesn't want to walk here with bases loaded. Swing and a miss from Bowen. It's a 2-2 count. Foul ball. Backwards. There. Cher's got his first out right there.
Yeah, it looked like Whitman had bases loaded and no outs. Cher gets a strikeout there. Let's see if WJ can make something happen. Maybe turn double play.
They need to stop here.
Definitely, and then they need 8 runs to win the game in this bottom of the 7th. I said double play, and it might happen. Oh no, but they get the force out at home. That's a good heads-up play by Braden LaChapelle.
Ben Schlossman got a single there.
Ben Schlossman grounded into the fielder's choice. It was a force out at home, and WJ made the force out at home.
Ethan Murley now up at bat.
Ethan Murley started the game with an amazing double. Ever since then, he hasn't had that good of a game. but he's back up to bat, trying to make solid contact and get some runs in. He's back up with bases loaded. He was up with bases loaded 2 innings ago. Now he's back up with bases loaded.
High ball
Can he
from
make
Cher.
something happen and really put this game away?
Maybe these high balls would be good for Marley. There it goes. Pop fly, center field. Brady Chan's under that.
And that's going to be the third out of the inning. 3 men left on base. No runs scored for Whitman. WJ now up to bat. Still down 9-2 going into the bottom of the 7th. Leo Simpson now batting for the first time today. This might be his final at bat of his high school career. Wells Twining still comes in the pitch. And Leo Simpson already to first, getting hit by a pitch. Wells Twining is still into pitch. Leo Simpson's got a little bit of a smile on his face. Wells Twining, as I was saying, is still into pitch. It looks like Whitman's trying to get him to pitch a complete game. Brady Chan back to the leadoff, now up with Leo Simpson on first. WJ overcame a 1-run lead against Churchill and won 7-6 in the regional semifinals. Now they need to overcome a 7-run lead if they want to have a chance to win the regional championship. Brady Chan looking patient, taking a couple balls to start the at-bat. Twining delivers one hard, and it doesn't look like his velocity is slowing down a bit.
It doesn't. He's having an incredible game. I was surprised they didn't put Berman in or Corey Levin in. They're just keeping him going.
And they did warm those pitchers up.
They did.
It is surprising. Twining goes again, and you can barely see the ball go. That is a hard pitch. It's a 3-1 count for Brady Chan. And he takes the strike. He was about to throw his bat because he thought he was walking. The WJ faithful is still in attendance for the game. Great loyalty out of the WJ fan base. And Brady Chan takes strike 3. The WJ dugout is upset, but the Whitman fans are excited because they are 2 outs away from winning the regional championship. Vance Bonder now batting. He's reached base 3 times. Let's see if he can do it again. He has a single, a hit by a pitch, and a walk. There's no other way to reach first base except to drop third strike. And he pops one up to right field, shallow right field, and the right fielder is under it for an easy catch.
Wayman.
That's Wayman with the catch. And the Whitman Vikings are 1 out away from being regional champions. Coming in to Ahern Field at Walter Johnson Stadium, with a 9-2 lead with 1 out to go in the bottom of the 7th. This is nothing WJ would have expected. WJ fell off in the 3rd inning after getting 2 outs. They gave up 6 straight runs, and there was no coming back from that. Right, Audrey?
Right.
And now Braden LaChapelle is now batting. He takes strike 1. Wells Twining might be pitching a complete game, only giving up 2 runs. Leo Simpson on first base. Braden LaChapelle steps up. What a pitch by Wells Twining. That changeup got Braden LaChapelle reaching. And Whitman thought they won the game with a strikeout, but the umpire decides to call the ball, and the count is now 1-2. And Wells Twining strikes out Braden LaChapelle. Wells Twining, the St. John's transfer, with an unbelievable complete game, 7 innings, giving up 2 runs,
Whitman is excited after winning the regional championship in 2023 at Ahern Field. This has been
An incredible game.
an incredible game out of Wells Twining. You can't do much better as a high school pitcher. This has been
Audrey Ring.
and Andrew Plotnick. We're signing off. Thank you for listening.